Hey, what's up guys? So today we're going to talk a little bit about failure and why it is important. I mean, like many other people, I've failed before. Success did not come easy for me. When I started out as a radio DJ, I was 19 years old. I sounded terrible. I mean, my voice was high-pitched, I couldn't enunciate, my reading was very bad, and I kept on fumbling, you know. People started asking for my resignation. Everybody wanted me to get off air. I was so frustrated. I was down in the dumps. I failed as a radio DJ, but I tried. I didn't let it get me down, and I persisted. I read the Straits Times from the front to the back for 6 months straight, and I got better. I went to the reservoir and I screamed my lungs out. This is a true story, by the way. And then my voice broke, and then the rest is history. I went on to have a very successful radio career for 18, 19 years. I was also a host, and I voiced thousands of commercials and TV shows, and you name it. I had a great career. So how did I move from failure to success? The key thing that we have to take from all of this is don't let it get you down. If you fail, try again. What's stopping you? I failed in my businesses as well. People come up to me and say, "Wow, Daniel, you're a very successful business entrepreneur." But a lot of people don't know my failures. You know, I started a car wash back in the day. That failed. We didn't have proper funding. We didn't have proper marketing. We didn't know how to get the word out. We weren't very good at our product. We didn't have a business plan. So what did I learn from that? You need a business plan. I lost $10,000 in that venture, you know. But it was a great lesson for me because I realized every single time you start a business, you got to plan for the unexpected. You got to have a game plan to get the word out, marketing, and the whole shebang. You need the package before you can actually go and do a business, and that's so important. I've also failed in a business venture recently called Junbi. I don't know if anybody remembers it, but Junbi sold sandwiches, sushi, sashimi, pastas, as well as salads, and it was a takeaway business. The product was outstanding. The salads were fresh, the pasta was so delicious, my own recipe. The thing is, product so good, I still failed. Why? I didn't get the right location. I didn't do enough research on the people who were buying my products and whether was it what they wanted. Maybe it might not have been with the times. I mean, this concept is really popular overseas, but it wasn't popular here in Singapore. I didn't do enough research, so I learned from it. And then I applied it. I mean, I learned a lot about cooking, systems, kitchen, and a whole lot more. And what I learned from Junbi, I applied it to my other new businesses like Mischief over at Esplanade and Rookery over at Hong Leong Building. And now these two businesses are very successful because I know what the consumer wants. I didn't do enough research then, but now I'm successful. A lot of people, know as well that I've failed in my relationships. And what I have to say about relationships is that you go into a relationship wanting the best, trying your best, giving your all, but sometimes things don't turn out the way they want to, But what's great about it is that with every relationship that you go through, you learn something new. You become better. Promise to change, you become a better lover, you become a better provider, you become a better conversationalist, and then you develop yourself. You become version 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you'll be perfect for each other, and that will be your forever person. But you get better every single time because you learn from your failures and learn from your mistakes. What I'm trying to tell you in this video is we all fail. We will fail at some point in time in our lives. But how do you persist? How do you keep on going despite the failures? Think about Thomas Edison. He tried to make the light bulb 100 times and failed. At the 101st time, the incandescent light bulb was invented. Imagine if you stopped at 99, if you stopped at 80, 60, 50. Don't stop believing in yourself. If I failed, I would try and try again. Remember, success is not a straight line. You will have some detours, you will have some ups, you will have some downs. But if you know your end goal and your direction, you will get there. If you fail, when you fail, learn from it. Apply yourself. Change, get better, and then try again. That's the key to success. Hey guys, it's Dan. Check out my next video where I'll be talking about how you are the sum of all of your life's experiences. Click on it. Do it. Do it.